What's going on YouTube? Welcome to my YouTube channel. What is that? What's on my plate? Cicadas, man. So I'm kind of used to it. The area I live in, tons and tons of trees here in the DuPage County area of Illinois. And these things are popping up everywhere. I believe it's the 17-year brood. So I wanted to just show this to some of my channel members. Even if you're not into bugs, I think it's pretty interesting. And don't worry, guys, I didn't kill these things. These are literally just a few samples on my driveway. But my driveway is covered. My house is covered. These bad boys are, or girls, are everywhere. This one's still alive, but I found it upside down, so it's just kind of chilling. So anyways, no one's, instead of doing like this really boring scientific thing, you guys can look that stuff up if you want to look up cicadas. That's fine. I don't, I might put a glove on here. So anyways, what happens with these things, right? So why are they here? Well, cicadas have been around for millions of years. Okay. They don't bite. They don't sting. The females actually have a metal, like rod that comes out of the bottom of them that they use to bore into the tree, and they place the larvae, which turns into different phases of this. This is like the final stage before it busts out. So the female places the egg right into the tree, again using a metal pole from her whatever area, puts the egg in the tree. So a lot of people in the neighborhood have their trees covered in like these white nets, because they will kill the younger trees. But the cicadas don't want to kill your trees. That's the last thing they want. So what happens then is that the actual egg eventually hatches, turns into a larvae or some type of, whatever you want to call it. Again, I don't know the technical terms, guys. I didn't really study this in school very much. But that caterpillar-like thing then goes into the ground and feeds off of psyllium, which is some type of liquid from the roots of the trees. So you got to have trees for these things to survive. But they basically lay in the ground or chill out on the ground for 17 years. And a lot of scientists are like, well, how do they know like when to come out? Well, I guess it's based on the nutrients that they're receiving from the tree, because they never come out. They never come out until they're ready to sprout their wings and whatnot. So, anyways, there's holes all over the yard. I have I don't have a concrete driveway. My driveway is like the brick pavers. They're everywhere, which I can show later too, like maybe a second video. But I just wanted to show you guys like what these things look like. And again, I'm kind of numb to it because I've seen them all my life, but this is the shell. So kind of like a crab or a lobster. This is the final shell when they come out of the ground, and then they come out. I don't think I'll pick this one up because I don't know if that one's still alive, but they come out like this. See his red eyes or her red eyes. So they get these red eyes, and that's just the type of variety we have here. And then they come out, and then the wings dry. They immediately start to climb, a tree or a house because it's mating time. This is the last cycle of their life. So the males are going to look for females. The females look for the males. And it sounds like outer space outside. It really does. It's like this constant hum. And it's different from other years where you hear this like really high pitched sound. So each cicada makes its own distinctive sound. So they're not mating with the wrong batch, because there are cicadas that come up every year. This is, I guess, the 17-year one. And again, it literally sounds, the best way to describe it is like if you guys ever watch like a science fiction movie or show like Star Trek, not so much Star Wars, but like an old Mars, black and white movie. And you hear like the Martian spaceship and it making like this really strange noise. Pretty sure those studios use cicada noises to reproduce, because that's what it sounds like outside. It literally sounds like there's a Martian spaceship floating around, but it's like this constant noise. So it's kind of fatiguing. So if you're outside going for a walk and all you hear is this constant noise nonstop, your brain tends to ignore it, but it gets a little fatiguing. So again, here's the little pupa guy that's supposed to hatch out like this one. So this guy right here, I don't know if pupa is the right term, and then it turns into this guy. But our type here, and it's weird too, like there's towns that are like 30 minutes away and their cicadas are green. So for whatever reason, and this one's dead, this one didn't make it. So they come out, they have a very high mortality rate, and they come out of the ground like really pretty weak. I don't know what they feed on. I'm assuming they eat something from the trees, but again, they're just popping out. I think for the next 4 to 6 weeks, they just started popping out earlier this week, like Monday, because it's been pretty cold, but now it heats up. So there's like holes all over my yard, and this is what they look like. So I wanted to do this video to show like really, really close up. And it's weird too, like even you guys and gals that are like in Michigan or Wisconsin, if you do have cicadas, they don't look like this. Like this is very specific to this area. And again, I'm not going to get all scientific, but see, doesn't he look like he's dead? I got a stick. Again, I'm going to put him back out there. But I've been like taking them out of my garage and putting them. Yeah, see, he's still alive. But he's like in snail mode. His wings might still be a little wet, and it's real common to see. So you see this, and then you see this right next to it, and some of them are big and some of them are small. So if you guys have stuck around this long, I'm now going to take my I'm going to pause this. I'm going to go outside and show you guys what they're all about. But here's a real cool little close-up. See the little sticky legs? That's how they climb the trees. But again, there's no stinger. There's no thing pointing out the back. They don't have mandibles or whatever that's called, the sharp teeth or a mouth part to bite you with, completely harmless. There's other channels that are showing like people eating them. Okay, that's fine. Like if that's your only source of protein, if you're a third world country, but man, if you're in the United States, like you're just doing it for clicks. That's freaking nasty. I would never want to try that. But anyways, let's pause it. I'm going to go outside and just show you the holes and stuff. And like I said, this doesn't happen all the time. This is once in every 17 years. So hopefully you guys enjoy this, and we'll go from there. All right, guys, we're outside. This is just the front corner of my house. So I wanted to show what they look like, what the holes look like. And we had a really, really cold frost here to about 3-4 years ago. Like literally, guys, it dropped like -30. So like a lot of the bushes I had died. But if you could see here, so they come out of holes like this, and then they kind of come out like that, and they're supposed to molt, but some of them don't make it. And then when they molt, the where's the shell here? Well, like I said, some of these guys didn't make it, but here's the ones that did make it. And I can zoom out here and show you. See, they're everywhere. So some are small. The wings are still wet. I don't have the correct kind of microphone either to kind of have you hear it. But it's just a weird, like, echoey howl, like a high-pitched howl. It's like I said, it sounds like a Martian spaceship. And then there's like a buzzing sound. So those are two different types. Here's my plate that I showed you in my photo booth. And look at all these guys. See how his wings haven't completely came out yet? This guy is drying his wings out. And there's carcasses everywhere. Look at that. So if you're into bugs, or if it's just something that's interesting, he's on the side of my garage here. But like I said, these guys are everywhere. Some of them won't make it. There's a lot of. There's my driveway here. Here's some more shells. And the ants are loving it. All the bugs. The birds are loving it. I mean, all their bellies are full, so they're probably going to do really well. What else we have? Our possums. Just run my garbage can here. So we have possums, and there's more stuff here. But we have possums, and then we also have skunks, squirrels, all that good stuff. So I'm gonna just throw this right here. All right, so we're back in front of my laptop, which is right next to my light booth. I just showed you the outside. So, you know, my channel is a little bit about reselling, a little bit about metals. So, how does this relate? Well, I could grab the dead ones and sell cicadas on eBay. And, you know, there's hundreds of them everywhere. So technically I could probably make, you know, thousands of dollars if I wanted to put a bunch of these and resell them. But I don't think they're selling that well. Maybe I could be wrong. Again, these just start sprouting out. So this is what the ones from Alabama look like. And they're putting some like brood. So again, there's probably like scientists or teachers that I think it's called entomology, the study of insects. But I don't know, it's kind of nasty. And I don't know how to properly do it besides just like putting it in a bag. But what did I want to show? I wanted to see if any have actually sold. Yeah, so here, there's a lot of 5. So this guy got, or gal got $2 per cicada. Kind of look like mine out there. Yeah, oh, that's from Riverside, Illinois. So yeah, it's probably the same brood. So there's prettier ones here from different parts of the country. Salvanza. Yeah, those look totally different. So yeah, this one in Alabama sold for $10 for one. Some person's going around collecting 150 of these actual shells. And I think with the shells, besides entomology, it's the people use this for fertilizer. So that's interesting. I mean, I guess I could go around and pick that up, but yeah, here again, a lot of 5. So this person so far has made $20, and all they're doing is grabbing cicadas, probably putting in a Ziploc bag and shipping them. You know, $4.80. You could put that in a box. This guy put a bunch of these in a jar, husk molts, I guess they're called. This one is actually doing it properly, like I guess through paper entomology. Is that what it's called? Entomology. So I guess there's like, it almost looks like coin flips, but it's flips for bugs. So yeah, you just take some plastic, put a little board there, and staple around it. I guess I could do that. Interesting. So for 10 of them, so again, that's pretty good, $50 for 10 of them. $5 a piece. That's crazy. Some people are putting them on displays. I mean, you show this to a kid, like, it's cool. And I mean, I think even as adults, they think this is cool. But I guess you take some super glue and just glue it to this little glass thingy. Interesting. So people are just selling just the wings? Wait, what? Oh, for jewelry? I guess. I mean, it's what do they call it? Endoskeleton or chitin, I think it's called. I mean, these are arthropods, right? Is that the right terminology? Here, someone's, for one, $10. Look at that, guys. That's the price of a Kennedy silver half. Interesting. Should I try it? I wouldn't kill any. Like, I would just grab the dead ones, but then like they act like possums, so I'd hate to like send one and then like it starts flying around on somebody. And usually the dead ones are like smashed. But yeah, look, someone's getting $20. So yes, people do buy these on eBay, and I don't think you need a special license. I'm assuming the person that's buying it wants a nice example at the end of the day. So, my coin flips are too small. Even if I use like American Silver Eagle coin flips, that would smash them. So I'd probably have to get like little baggies and just put them in there, and then just make sure like the wings and stuff didn't fall off. Because I'm assuming that someone that's buying these, like they want the full bug, and then maybe they'll use it for educational purposes, or maybe someone collects bugs. I mean, if you ever went to like a museum, there's just drawers and drawers and drawers of bugs that are categorized that they put out for exhibits. So I guess it is pretty special, right? Every 17 years, these things pop out of the ground. So this guy here in Illinois, Riverside, Illinois, they've made $20. So it's pretty easy. All I'd have to do is go outside, grab 5 dead ones, take photos of it, put it in a bag, and ship it out. It's pretty gross, but I guess that's turning something gross into a profit. I don't know. Let me know in the comments what you guys think. I don't know if I want to do that. It's kind of weird. But if you're looking at it from a scientific or historic thing, I think it's okay. I think like my channel is all about like sharing information and sharing, coin deals I find with others. So, if I start sharing cicadas, I mean, for people, for scientific reasons and historic purposes, if someone wants to buy it, I mean, is that okay? I guess it is. So let me know what you guys think in the comments. I really appreciate you guys watching. I know my last video was about Mexican Pepsi. This is about cicadas. Just stuff that I find is very interesting, and I figure you guys would find it interesting as well. So let me know in the comments if you're like, dude, this is really weird. I don't know why you did a video like this. Or, hey, man, this is pretty interesting. Keep stuff like this coming over. I think it's interesting. And yes, these actually do have metal. You don't believe me? I'm going to show you real quick. Okay, well, I thought I read somewhere that the I guess it's called an ovipositor, which is basically the egg laying tool that the female uses to lay its eggs. They can lay 5 to 20 eggs. It's not made of metal, but I could have sworn I read somewhere where it was like magnesium on it. Maybe someone just made that up. So anyways, I guess this doesn't relate to metals. But anyways, guys, appreciate you guys watching my channel as always. Let me know in the comments if this is interesting to you. And if you think I should sell them on eBay. I mean, I sell everything else on eBay, but I've never sold bugs, and maybe it would help someone that lives somewhere else. Maybe I could ship them internationally. I looked it up. Like people are buying cicadas from Vietnam and Thailand. Like they're spending like $5 or $10 for the cicada, but then it's like $20 in shipping. So probably some scientist or something. But anyways, just figured I'd share that information with you guys. As always, appreciate you guys watching my channel. Please like, share, and subscribe. Talk to you in the next one.